What's up guys, Dylan here from Comedy Gamers, and have you ever wondered what it would be like to hop from galaxy to galaxy, delivering cargo and dodging asteroids and aliens, with your only companion being a sexually suggestive talking robot named Eve?
Who doesn't love a good thrust?
Yeah, me either, but that doesn't mean you won't enjoy what Space Run Galaxy's interesting twist on the tower defense genre has to offer. So Space Run Galaxy comes to us from a developer called Tech Games, and it's actually the successor to 2014 Space Run. And I gotta admit, I missed the first entry in this series, so I came in with a bit of a unique perspective, not really knowing what to expect, and I've gotta say, I'm pretty intrigued. I was actually a little pleasantly surprised. It's not without its issues, but overall the gameplay is fun, and it keeps you coming back. Now, fair warning, if you come into this game looking for an epic space drama with a captivating story, well, you're gonna be disappointed. Game of Thrones, this is not. In fact, it's probably closer to The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. Anyone remember that book? Anyone? Bueller? Now, the build I played was limited, so it's very possible that the story picks up and becomes more interesting as you get further in, but even still, it's hard to be very engrossed in a story when it's told through static headshots and text boxes.
Greetings, Space Runner. My associates and I have always been pleased with Mr. Mann's work.
Thankfully, the voice acting is pretty good. The only hiccup being that since your main sidekick is a robot, her voice is very, well, robotic.
Captain, I have another call coming in from Mr. Mann.
And you'll be hearing a lot of it. Sometimes the same things over and over again.
Can't wait to see how this helps us. Can't wait to see how this helps us. Can't wait to see how this helps us.
But let's delve into the gameplay, because that's really what matters here. And I'm happy to report that it won't leave you running for the hills. And people, that is Space Run Galaxy pun number 1. But seriously, it's good stuff. Your goal is to find a winning combination out of your allotted units that will successfully get you from one planet to the next, and you'll have a bunch of weaponry, shields, and health units to choose from. It's a fine system that limits you by the amount of spaces on your ship, and by only giving you a finite amount of units to place before they run out. And although the game starts off fairly easy, it actually ramps up in difficulty surprisingly fast. It left me with pretty much no space to breathe. And folks, that's Space Run Galaxy pun number 2.
What's the matter with you?
The game isn't without its problems. For one, it's repetitive. And to be honest, it would have been nice if there was a little bit of story or some surprises once missions were underway. Something to spice things up. All I got was this crazy pirate dude once.
Knock, knock! Space Pizza Delivery Man!
It just would have been great to have some variety in locales or enemies or some kind of cool twist once the missions were underway. Maybe having your course changed on you mid-mission or certain units rendered inaccessible, just something. Also, while I did appreciate the existence of side quests, they didn't really offer much. There was pretty much no story tied to them, no reason to even tackle them, outside of more experience and loot. There was a lot more they could have done here, and it just seemed like they kind of cashed it in. There were also a few quirks that I noticed in my time at the game, like when I beat the pirate boss too quickly, and the game basically gave me a bathroom break. If I could whistle, this is where I would do it. Wait, I can whistle. One other thing to note actually is the multiplayer, which is actually kind of neat the way that it's done. Basically, you can actually get other players to deliver your cargo for you, so you can make a contract and they can accept it, and it'll save you the time of having to do it yourself, and they get extra experience and loot for it. And likewise, you can actually take other players' contracts as well as extra side quests for yourself. All in all though, it's a fun game that does what it sets out to do well. I'm just hoping that the full version has a bit more meat on the bones in terms of story and variety to give me a reason to come back and a reason to stick around. If you don't mind doing people's legwork or female robots make you horny, you'll want to check out Space Run Galaxy.
So good, we might even make a video game about us.